Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday 25th November 2025 Aries. Some good news to the financial front could put you in a world of possibilities to hey. Perhaps you'll decide to spend some money sprucing up your home, or maybe this is the financial cushion you need to start your business. You're energetic and enthusiastic about your new ventures, but make sure to pace yourself for the long haul. Taurus, this is bound to be an exciting day. Certainly it will be busy. You're in the mood to do something different as your sense of adventure is heightened. Why not invite some friends to go out with you this afternoon? You could catch on a movie or go for a walk in the park. You're sure to enjoy the change of the pace. Gemini, keep your wits about you today. You could be privy to some information and that you might get an important investment upload or hit the tip with the stock market. Even though it seems that your finances are about to take a marketed upturn, don't plunge rashly into anything. Haste makes waste. Cancer, friends are an important part of your life. As you get older, you'll find that they become even more so. Today you may enlarge your circle of friends by one. Perhaps you'll join a group with similar interests to yours. Perhaps you'll be introduced to someone with whom you feel an immediate connection. Whatever it is, this person or persons will greatly enrich your life. Leo, you're feeling conflicting emotions today, and it's possible that your energy or your activities might feel you around good enough to stick with one in particular. What you have in confidence in problem is not a competence problem. You may have an experience today that shows you just how competent and intelligent you are. Seize any opportunities that are presented to you. Virgo, pursue the topics that interest you, no matter how exoteric or strange. Give yourself the luxury of following an interest that could turn into a passion. It's possible that your studies will lead you into a group all of like-minded people, and some of them may become long-time friends. Libra, answer your phone and open all mail today, because money may come our way from unexpected sources. This could be a real windfall that utterly changes your life. With this money, you could start a business or give your family some advantages you never dreamed you could afford. It's bound to be a great day, so please capitalize. Scorpio, travel to distant lands is a possibility. While you're ready for change, don't jump at the first opportunity that comes along. What you're being offered is a long-term investment or commitment. If it's not a long-time one, think twice before you say yes. However, even if you do say yes, you won't regret your decision. Sagittarius, expect to get some fabulous news today. You finally get your due. It may be a promotion, raise, challenging new project, or some combination of these. You could also receive news in the romance department. You have certainly made the effort. Some of it is superhuman. Now you'll be rewarded. Accept it as your usual aplomb and style any gifts that the day brings. Capricorn, it's time to brush up your computer skills. Technology is here to stay, so you might as well embrace it rather than resist. Your mind is eager to absorb new information, and this means that you could learn more intricate aspects of computer technology. Once you do, you'll enjoy browsing websites, shopping online, and emailing your friends near and far. Aquarius, your home life may be hopping today. Visitors will stop by unexpectedly, house guests will move in or out, or workmen will swarm the place doing repairs. It's a bit chaotic to be sure, but all somewhat exciting to have so many people in your house. Just because the day is hectic doesn't mean that it won't be satisfying and fun. Pisces, today you may receive some interesting news, and it could come in the form of a cell or email and will be from someone close to you. Whatever the news, it may spur you into action. Necessitating a lot of errands and pulling a project together quickly, you're happy, energetic, and certainly up to the task. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday 25th November 2025. Have yourself a great day.
Well, good morning. It's Tuesday. How are you guys doing? Monday was good? I'm sure you had a great night. Well, if you didn't, you know what I normally say. Whenever you have an opportunity for a new, fresh start, you take it from there, all right? So whatever negativity was from yesterday, leave that in the past. And let's face today with a new approach. Yeah? Let's go on over to our news department. Let's see what we're working with.
Good morning. Time now for the news with me, Timothy Paulion. 66 is the number of homicides the island has recorded so far for this year, as two families are left mourning in separate parts of St. Lucia. In the case of Bexall, residents are expressing frustration over the toll that gun violence has taken on the community, with one individual stating that the violence is now affecting both businesses and social life. The other recent killing occurred in the island's south.
I wasn't there at the moment, but while I was coming down the road, I ended up hearing the gunshots. And then, When I reach by the school, I see people running by the school. I ask what's going on. They tell me there's a guy they shot there. When I came by my shop, I saw the boy laying in front of my shop. That's it. I don't know nothing else.
In other news, the Gangs, Narcotics and Firearms Unit of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force informs of a significant development arising from major interdiction investigations at Port Castries. As a result of the investigative findings on Friday, October 18, 2025, from the multi-agency operation which included the Customs and Excise Department, on Wednesday, November 19, 2025, Irvin Fauché, an operations clerk at the St. Lucia Air and Seaports Authority, and Cyril Joseph, a red cap employed at SLASPA, have been formally charged with the following: 5 counts of fraudulent evasion of customs duties, contrary to Section 113 of Customs Control and Management Act, Cap 15.05. Also 5 counts of importing prohibited or restricted goods without authorization, contrary to Section 117 of the same Act. On Friday, November 21st, 2025, Irvin Fauché and Cyril Joseph were escorted to the First District Court for bail purposes. They were both granted bail in the sum of $10,000 cash or suitable surety. Finally, from us this morning, controversy has erupted after students and teachers from the Ave Maria Girls Primary School were spotted outside the school during class hours on nomination day chanting political slogans, raising questions about the potential breach of the St. Lucia Teachers Union Code of Conduct. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre is defending the students' appearance, stating they were simply expressing their views, while accusing critics of being hypocritical.
The United Workers' Party always likes to shift the focus, what they call in politics, political umbrage. Shift the focus. Children are excited about themselves. There are many times, during several elections, children have shouted UWP. We never complained. We never complained. The United Workers' Party is just an excuse-making party. Always looking for an excuse. Always looking for somebody to blame. Always looking for some excuse to divert themselves from the point that they have failed.
And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report with Lisa Joseph. My name is Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Thank you, News Desk. We now take a break and come right back. Still noble people around who does noble things, and this wonderful young lady right here has recognized a need and decided she's going to fill the void. Let's take a look at this. I don't say quite by accident, because I believe everything is divinely aligned. So divinely, we happen to bounce upon this lady here at the park. I'm coming here to do my usual interview, and here I bounce upon Kashama. And Kashama has got a full-blown school supplies drive happening right here. Now, this young lady I've had to interview before, and she speaks, but I wasn't because something was going on, so I didn't get the opportunity. That was a company. Just remind me of that again. Correct. So I am absolutely honored to finally meet you.
Absolutely.
And to find out some more about Sandcastle.
Yes.
Tell me what's going on here.
Yes, so I'm so excited to meet you, Maureen. It's been a pleasure. So Sandcastle Books is definitely a publishing company based in the U.S. Okay. But as a born St. Lucian, whatever I do abroad, I feel it's necessary to serve my community. And this is what it's all about. It's about service and giving back. So I've done that drive in the U.S. And now it's time to do it right here in St. Lucia so that the teachers feel appreciated. You know, they make so many daily sacrifices. They need to know you're a hero. We thank you. We see you. And definitely we're here to support you. So this is what this drive is all about. Every material here is free of charge.
That's what's going on. I thought they had to buy it. Oh my God. Wow.
They're not purchasing anything. Everything there is free of charge. We have glue sticks, scissors, whatever you need in a classroom. Those supplies are provided. We just want teachers to have the tools that they need to provide meaningful teaching experiences. And not everybody have the supplies in a classroom. So here we are doing a good deed and trying to just keep the ball rolling.
Come on, girl. No, you got to bring it in a little closer. I didn't even realize how deep this was.
Yes, it
I thought they were going to come and purchase because we hear of it all the time. We say the
Right.
teachers, normally they're in the school setting, they're in a classroom, and
Right.
sometimes they have to spend their own money
They
to get little
do,
things, to be able to
exactly.
be effective.
Right.
And I thought you were just making it affordable where they can come and like a one-stop shop.
Right.
I didn't realize you were actually handing this out. Wait, no, the teacher, we're with them. They understand what's going on.
They know what's happening. We already have some lining up. They went to ensure that they have their bags and ready to fill up
Oh my.
to make learning fun. And it's all about you. You know that, Maureen. Knowledge is power, right?
Listen.
Right.
Listen.
But the teachers need to have the tools that they need. So this is what it's all about. Teacher appreciation. And this drive is also sponsored by Sanders Talk. They're providing food for the teachers. So they collaborated with us and we're extremely excited.
Wow.
Right.
No.
So they
This
come
is-
shop and then they get to have a special
Well, they
treat.
come shop, they come to choose because they have to pay for nothing.
Right.
Oh my goodness, this is noble.
Thank
This is
you.
noble. What's it? Sandcastle books.
Sandcastle books. Yes.
And how long have you been in operation?
We've been in operation for the past 4 years, but we're well known all around.
Right. And you've done
Yes.
this in the US.
Yes, I have.
And this is the first time that you're doing one in St. Lucia?
The very first time we're doing one in St. Lucia last year, it was all about promoting literacy. So we
Right.
did story times at the different primary schools, gave away books. And this year, we just, the
What
work.
is the ultimate goal now? And I want to know because this is,
ultimate
you just
goal, right?
start, you've got some more in the pipeline, I'm sure.
For sure. So the ultimate goal right now is to promote the joy of reading for the younger children and to let our educators of St. Lucia feel supported. To
Right.
know that they have people thinking about them. Because I'm an educator myself and it's difficult day to day. But when you have a force behind you, just to show appreciation, you feel good. You feel motivated to keep going and to give students the best intentional teaching that they need.
I think that is well said. And just a little, before we wrap up, you told me about a little like mini libraries are going to be in the schools?
Absolutely. Thank you for remembering this, Maureen. So, part one of the project, we were actually, the goal, Maureen, for this project, it's called the Free Library Project. So we're placing little library sheds across the island in all primary schools, one school at a time. Today is the official launch. Thank you to the Ministry of Education. We started with BweelzFit Primary School and the kids, they are so excited. They come in, that library is there. They have access to books.
Yeah.
Not just on a laptop, but when you and I grew up, we could touch books,
Of
right?
course, yeah.
And that's the feeling that we want our children to have.
Yeah.
And they're really excited because reading is fundamental. You're able to read, you walk in a room, it develops self-esteem, keeps them out of trouble,
Absolutely.
using best judgment,
Absolutely.
and all of this. So
Wow.
we're truly excited.
Oh, well, I am excited. Now I'm learning about all of this. Girl, kudos to you. And
Thank you,
listen,
Maureen. And
don't
it's a
stay far
pleasure.
from us. We
Not
want to
at
follow
all.
everything that you're up to because
Yes.
this is good stuff.
Thank
this
you
is great
so much.
stuff. This is great stuff.
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know, and I'm sure a lot of you viewing this morning did not know that we were actually, like we have a full-blown surf team right now. St. Lucia is out there surfing to the world. Oh, you didn't know? All right. Well, St. Lucia has been making wave on the surf scene. And that is a new thing for us because we've never been represented in surf before. Said Arambali is right here as the man behind all of that, and he's going to explain and explore all of what is happening, what's been happening. We have been out there already represented in Barbados. We're heading somewhere else now. Shahid, come on, give me all the information, and because I'm excited.
Absolutely. Very good. It's nice to be here. I want to just inform you guys, this year we formed the St. Lucia Surfing Association. It's the first time St. Lucia is going to be represented on the international stage in the sport of surfing. And we have a young team that's going to represent us in the World Junior Championship this December in Lima, Peru.
Wow.
So we're actually getting ready to head out this week so we could get there to get used to the cold water because we're not really used to that. But once we get used to that, we're going to be ready for the competition. And we've been developing a lot of surf community and surf clubs in different coastal towns from Choiseul, Canaries, Anse-Laurey, Roseau, and even up north in the Gros Islet area. So we have many up-and-coming young surfers, and our goal is to promote the sport of surfing and ocean awareness throughout St. Lucia. And we've been getting so much help from our Caribbean brothers and sisters from Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Martinique, Costa Rica, and even our friends in Puerto Rico. So we're ready to go. I want you guys to look out for the St. Lucia surfing team because we're definitely making waves.
No, Side, come, let's talk, because I'm a little bit surprised as well that we have not had that before. So many people pay money to come to our island to surf. So it's a little surprising that we didn't think about having the surf, fraternity before, a team before. But is that where the idea came from? And, how difficult or easy was it to actually go into formulating a team?
Well, I got the idea from the young boys in Canaries and Anse-Laurey. I found them surfing on pieces of plywood. And I grew up in California, and I got the idea, let me get these guys some bodyboards. Let me start incorporating some surfboards. And my children are about the same age as well. So I've been doing this for over 10 years, and I've slowly created a small team. And I've supplied them with surfboards. This year, we've donated over 12 surfboards between Canaries and Choiseul as well. Right. And we have a lot of up-and-coming new surfers. But that's how I got the idea. And I've been visiting other islands like Barbados and Martinique and Trinidad. And I've been seeing such a popular sport. They have a lot of surf tourism as well, which could also enhance the island. Because we have a beautiful ocean, lots of great surf breaks. Yes. And, we have a lot of potential with our youth.
Wonderful. Well, moving forward, what would be the ultimate goal for you? Where would you like to see this eventually heading?
Eventually, I want to create a surf community in every coastal village. And I would like to get both young boys and girls to participate on the world stage. Absolutely. And I would love to take this to the next level. We're the first. This year, we're going to be the first, but there's many more to come. Absolutely.
Well, I like this. I absolutely... Listen, man, this is forward thinking. And I have no doubt that, as more people start to learn about it, you'll have a lot of more people joining that surf team in the future.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we are as well. And all the best over in Peru.
Thank you very much. I look forward to it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Shai.
Go St. Lucia.
Go St. Lucia. Support our surfing team. Now it's time for us to go on over to BweelzFit Lifestyle. Let me tell you something. If you follow Bweelz on social media, you'll understand the importance of ensuring that you practice the BweelzFit Lifestyle. Anyways, here's Bweelz.
Hey, St. Lucia, how you guys doing? Again, I hope you rested well and you're waking up. Make sure you pray, empty your stomach, and we get in to do your morning routine. Now, I know a lot of people asking, especially the females, saying they have hip dips. They want to get rid of the hip dips. So the routine is for the women that want to get rid of hip dips. All right? So the first exercise, what we're going to do, we're going to stand into a sumo squat stance. Legs out, spaced out. So the way you're standing and you're already positioning your feet, you're already applying pressure to the hip area. You can see dip in. So what we're going to do, we're going to squat down, explode up, control it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So remember, again, is what you really want to accomplish. If you want to get it thick, 6 to 8 reps. You want to tone, 10 to 12. You want to get ripped, 15 to 18. However, ensure that you fully target the specific body part you want to work on, and we're working on the hip dips. That's one exercise. The next exercise you can do, you're going to stand and again, lock in your feet slightly inwards. So you're already applying pressure to your leg areas locked in. So you're going to up, turn, and down. 1. Up, turn, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see I'm coming on my toe? So I'm still engaging my calves and still a hip area. 6, maintain your balance. 7, 8, still squeezing my bum, so everything is engaged. So we're going to do the next leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So despite the fact that these exercises specifically target the hip dips for women, us men can do it too. We're tuning our bum, our thighs, our calf area also. Right. So the foot exercise, I need to get some mats. We're going to quickly go down and get some mats to lay on the floor. All right, so we're going to do it right here. Again, still targeting the hip dips. Down. One leg up and flat. And we're going to up. Squeeze. 1, 2. For more pressure, we can go up on our toes. 3. Hitting the calves also. 4. Squeeze. 5. 6, 7, and 8. So despite the fact that the left leg is up, the side of the hip that's been targeted is the one that's down where you're going up on your toes. So we're going to the next leg now. Let's go. 1. So right now, the left side is being targeted. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whoo! That feels good. All right. I've showed you 3 exercises how you can get rid of hip dips. And the last but not least, this specific exercise is very difficult if you have bad knees. However, done properly, you can help eliminate the pain in your knee and again, get rid of hip dips. So the last one is you're going down squat and you're on your toes like this. Balance, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Realize you're putting pressure straight the hip area. 7, 8 on your calves. 9, 5 more, give me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Simple, explosive exercises that can be done at home. Remember, you can do 3, 4, or 5 sets of what you desire to gain your accomplishment. Remember, it's a fit and focused lifestyle. Stop making excuses. Good morning.
And there you go, guys. That's our Tuesday show. Going out and have an awesome day. Remember, this is a week. It's a week before the election process. And like I said, you know what? Don't be walking around and be fretting about everything. This is a democratic process. And everybody has got the right, to do it how they feel like. So if somebody is into the bacchanal and they like that, then leave them. Let them do that. You're not into it, then you move away from it and just let people be. Now is a good time to have tolerance for each other. You need to respect people. Some people might like it that way. Some people may not. You choose which side you're on, but go on out, everybody, and exercise your democratic right when that time comes and respect each other's views and opinions and their own right to be able to choose as well.